Good morning, students. It's good to have you in class again this morning. So how was the weekend? Well, today we're looking at another topic, and that is solving simple equations. Precisely the subtopic we'll be looking at is balancing method of solving simple equations. Balancing method of solving simple equations. We want to look at the learning objectives. At the end of the lessons, you should be able to define an equation, and then you should be able to solve simple equations using the balancing method. Okay, so what is a simple equation? Or rather, what's an equation? A mathematical equation is an expression containing at least one variable. Variable simply means unknown. And an equals sign. Those are the things that are very important. Equals sign. Okay? So take note, every equation must have at least one variable, one unknown, and then an equal sign, unknown. Okay? With a mathematical expression on each side. The reason why they call it equation is because whatever you have at the right hand side of it equals to sign must equal to the one at the left hand side. So examples of simple equations are x plus 5 equal to 7. Since we have equal to sign and then a variable x. Here we have 3w equals 11, then y equals to 2, etc. These are examples of our equation. Now let's look at solving simple equations using the balancing method. We have several methods we can use to solve simple equations, but we are zeroing on this balancing method. You can use the inverse flow diagram. You can use collecting like terms, but we want to talk precisely on balancing method. The first thing is we need to know that an equation will remain balanced or the same if these four conditions are satisfied. What it means is this. If I have this like a scale, another scale here, the support. If I have x plus 2 equal to maybe 5. As long as x plus 2 equal to 5 is here, it means the equation is balanced. So if I add anything to 2, to this x plus 2, for this other side to be balanced, I must add the same thing here. If I subtract from here, I must also subtract here. If I multiply this by 2, I must multiply by 2. If I divide this by whatever, I must also divide here, so as to remain balanced. So, for you to use the balance method, you must take note of these four conditions. Add the same amount to both sides. Subtract the same amount from both sides. Multiply both sides by the same amount. Then lastly, divide both sides by the same amount. Let's take these simple examples. Use the balancing method to solve the following equations. The first one is x plus 4 equals to 9. Let's use here, that is A. X plus 4 equals to 9. Don't forget, I said the balancing method. Whatever I do to one side of the equal sign, I must do to the other. Now I'm looking for x, but x is attached to plus 4. For me to remove plus 4, I need to add the additive inverse of plus 4, which is negative 4. That means I must subtract 4 from both sides. So here it becomes s plus 4 minus 4. Since I'm subtracting 4 from here, I must also subtract 4 from the other side to make it balanced. Plus 4 minus 4 will actually give us 0. So I have x remaining here. 9 minus 4 is 5. My answer is 5. You can test. Put 5 here. 5 plus 4 will give me 9. For b, quickly, we have y minus 10 equals 26. Using the balancing method, I'm looking for y, but I have minus 10 here. I want to discard minus 10. I need the additive inverse of minus 10, which is plus 10. It means add 10 to both sides, and I have y minus 10 plus another 10, 26 plus 10. Minus 10 plus 10 will give us 0. Definitely I have only y equal to 36. That settles that. The last one, I have 1p over 3 equal to 5 over 6. In this case, I can use, if not for the balancing method we are actually using, I can say cross multiply. I know most of you know that. But if you have to use balancing method, you can't use cross multiplication. Look for the additive inverse of 1 over 3, which is 3 over 1. The multiplicative inverse, rather, of 1 over 3 is 3 over 1. So multiply both sides by 3 over 1. It means 1 over 3p times 3 over 1. This other side, 5 over 6 times 3 over 1. You saw that 3 will cancel out. I have only p. 3 here 1, 3 here 2. And I have 5 over 2, which will give me 2 whole number, 1 over 2. This is all it takes to use the balancing method to solve simple equations. I wish you all the best. Please just go straight to the Google Classroom. More examples are given there. Do the task and turn it in. Do have a wonderful day. See you some other time. Thanks.